Hi friends! Okay, so I'm going to try doing these as IGTV videos because when I try to put them on my stories, I keep having agonizing issues of things not saving and things uploading weird, and it's tiring. And also, these are easier to navigate and they will be more permanent, and I think that's a little more helpful. So as a quick little intro, September is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, which is a cause that is super duper duper important to my heart. I have a strong history of mental health and depression and suicide ideation slash almost attempt. I don't know how to say it exactly, pretty much attempt 10 years ago. And I shared all about that last year, like in detail. I'm an open book. I don't think we should keep these things secret, and I'm really proud of what I did share. And so I'm going to link to that below. If you don't know my story and you want to know more, feel free to go check it out. It's on my webpage, and also there's a link in my bio. But this year, as this month has been approaching, I've been thinking about what I want to talk about and how I want to approach it, how to spread awareness, and how to give good things to this community that has been so supportive to me, as I've shared my full, true, honest, darkest of myself. And I think that the best thing to do is to share just some strategies, tips, truths, things that I know and that I've learned to be true after 10 years of being a survivor. And so today I want to talk about a phrase really quickly that I've said, and I bet you've said, and I'm sure you've heard other people say, and it goes like this: I don't have the luxury of blank. My sister said to me that she thinks those are famous last words, and it just struck me how incredibly true that is, that when we say those words, I don't have the luxury to, usually it's followed by something that we really need. And usually it's followed, and usually it's based in this this scarcity and in this lack, this sense of not having what we need, maybe even bitterness. And I thought back to when I had my major breakdown, ended up hospitalized, and the ways that I was saying those exact words. I literally was saying out loud, I don't have the luxury to not do all of the things that I'm doing with my kids and my family. I don't have the luxury to ask for help because my life is so good, or because of lots of things, but I just thought I didn't have the luxury to say I can't do this. I also literally said, I don't have the luxury to have a breakdown. I don't have the luxury to commit suicide. I said those words, and I just think that it's interesting because those words did immediately precede me wanting to take my own life. They did precede me having an actual breakdown. They did precede me getting hospitalized for a full week, inpatient, a full month outpatient. I mean, honestly, I didn't have the luxury of taking a month off from life. I didn't have the luxury of walking out the front doors of my home for a full week. It practically, maybe I didn't have that luxury, but the truth is that it's not a luxury. And what I mean is, I'm not talking about being in the hospital, but I'm talking about those self-care things, the things that you need to be healthy and well and living the best life that you can. That stuff is not a luxury. That's the wrong freaking word. And I say that with kind of some intensity because I think that we use that a lot. We call it a luxury, and it's not a luxury. Asking for what you need is not a luxury. Making sure that you're getting enough rest is not a freaking luxury. Making sure that you set down things that are too much for you, that's not a luxury. Like that is it is the only way to be and thrive and to maintain. Because if you tell yourself, I don't have the luxury to take care of myself, what's going to happen is that eventually your body's going to say it's not a freaking luxury, and it's going to force the issue one way or the other. People get sick, and people get tired, and people get depressed. And there's so many things that come into depression, and I'm not saying that there's like this clear cause that if you are overwhelmed, you don't take care of yourself, that equals depression. You can do all the right things and still get depressed. You can get depressed even though nothing went wrong, all of that. But they are famous last words. I don't have the luxury is such a, it's such a like scarcity mindset, and you're literally telling yourself, sorry body, sorry brain, sorry heart and soul, you just can't have what you need. For some reason, you specifically can't have it. You specifically, I guess, because I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to me. But guys, stop saying that. And I was just thinking about this past week because I was challenging myself and I was thinking about that phrase. And I realized that I've used that phrase multiple times. I've said, I don't have the luxury or the time to clean my studio. Boop. And it is wait, you can't quite see it. Oh, it won't turn. Guys, it's a mess. I wish I could show you just how bad it is. What's ironic is that my camera mount won't actually let you see how messy it is. So you'll have to take my word for it. But I told my husband, like, I don't have the luxury of doing that. I don't have time. I told myself, I don't have the luxury of taking a day off and spending some time with my sister. And that's exactly what I needed. I told myself, like, there's a few other things I've been telling myself about that. Like, I don't have the luxury to sleep in. I don't have the luxury to go work out. I don't have the luxury, to like stop and breathe deeply, which is a very important part of like getting grounded and feeling sane. Guys, you have the luxury. Actually, it's not a luxury. It's just basic human need that you take care of yourself. And so today, that's what I want to share. And that's what I want to encourage you to do, is to stop saying those words. And when you find yourself saying, yeah, that'd be great, but I can't, or I don't have the luxury of that, I want you to really examine it. Maybe you can, or maybe there's a different way of looking at it, or maybe there's a different way of getting there. And whether that's time to yourself, whether that's buying yourself that one thing that you really, really, really want, whether it is feeding yourself like a really good meal and taking care of yourself, whatever it is, you have the luxury because you are walking around on this earth as a human, worthy human person. And it's like not just a luxury, it's a responsibility to give yourself the things that you need. So I would challenge you to start thinking about that and paying attention. And I know that I am. And I already put cleaning my studio on my list. I made a plan with my sister. She's going to come help me do it once a week until we get it done. I am like absolutely going to go get on my bike this weekend because it's not a luxury. It's a human need. So whatever you're saying that to yourself about, please, 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 think for a minute about how you can meet that need and ask for help. For the love of God, ask for help. We all have the luxury of asking for help because we're all here on this earth with other human beings. And that's what your friends and your family are here for. And if somebody says to you that they don't have the luxury, I want you to think about how you can help them find that luxury, because clearly, it's something that they are thinking about and that they want and that they need. So those are my words for you today, and I will be back later. Thank you so much for watching, and please give yourself those things like right now.